Morning, guys. Hope all is well. It's been a little while since I've done a video. If you guys seen the message in the chat, then you know why. Christmas is coming up basically next week, so this is probably like our last chance to really look at something nice before Christmas and in the new year. Um, I suggest any of you guys that are like in the chat or anyone listening to this video is going into the new year with a new solid plan. And I mean by like I've done a whole lot of work on my trading plan and stuff, and a lot of it all comes down to actually when I'm waking up in the morning, or like doing my physical exercise beforehand, doing like mental preparations, reviewing my plan before the day, doing my market outlooks, my preparation for actually looking at the markets, like looking at the news. And so my trading plan actually starts from the moment I'm waking up all the way down to when I'm executing trades and when I'm finished executing trades. It's about 9 pages long. So if you guys don't have one of these, then message me and I can help you or I can send you something similar. But you definitely 100% need to be taking one of these with you going into the new year. So now that's out the way. Um, there's a few small opportunities that I was looking at just for the end of year. First one is Euro JPY. I want to see if price is going to come up into this daily zone within here. Actually, sorry, this daily fair value gap within here. I'm looking for a price move back into this, or really and truly, I'm potentially even waiting for price to even push up higher. If we go on the 3 month, can see price is breaking above. We go on a month. Again, price is breaking up. We're still kind of with that buy volume. We do have this weekly imbalance and this weekly breaker, which is all lining up with everything really, really nicely. So could even see a pullback to start us off in the week, and then a continuation a little bit higher. Now, if price does dig into this a little bit lower than expected, that's fine. If price does give us signs that it wants to push up, then we can do that, and that's brilliant. But this is just a weekly fair value gap close. So what I'm really waiting for is this kind of just but sell to buy movement. You can see this is where price broke our high. We have our swing points, we have our low, we have our higher low, higher high. This is all just, we have a shift here. This is just one leg in price. So that's what I want to be seeing. Use our simple fib, pull it down, looking for anywhere within this 50% discount to get met. And you can see that our fib levels are lining up really, really nicely with our high time frame POIs. Brilliant. So I am literally just waiting for a simple push down and a continuation on that. So I'll be waiting to see what happens with this. UK 100, I did actually do some quite big analysis on this. Overall, on the weekly, we do have this zone, which I'm still expected to get taken out. So what I'm really looking for is something like this. I want to see a push down, and I do want to see overall all of this liquidity when here get taken. So just a simple move up, maybe going into the new year, because overall price is bullish, and we are breaking structures, we're generating liquidity. So there's no real reason why we should be looking for like a big dump without potentially taking out this high first. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for. 3 day, nothing day. We have this whole zone that I'm kind of looking out for. We have all of this again, all stems down to all within here that I'm looking for. This is where volume really kind of start pushing the market. If I do use this indicator, let's have a look. I completely forgot what it's called. There we go. So you can see we have we have a lot of volume within this area, but you can see we also had a lot of volume within this area, which has still not been mitigated. We know this has not been mitigated or it hasn't been tested is because we do have gaps and stuff in here. And I am looking at this 4 hourly point, which is lining up with these nodes in here really, really well. So what we will see is we'll have this kind of consolidation thing at the moment. What has happened is we ran the high, we then had resting liquidity within here. We ran it. We then started sweeping again. We then come back down, started shifting momentum through these lows. So now I am waiting for this sell back into here because of my reasons before. But I would not even be surprised if this is Asia session here. This is market closure. We had a little run within here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of dug within here a little bit, came back, ran these highs, and then actually dumps back down. That is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to be interested to see what does happen with this. But what we could do if we even just take this high. Hang on, let's just delete this off a second. I want to try something. Indicators. Oh, I'm just going to use it to this high. Okay, cool. Yeah, out. So, I first of all I had this high, but this high was actually where it all ran. So you can see like a lot of the volume still is down in these areas, which is fantastic to see because this is what I was kind of looking for anyway. So that is that. Let's see what happens going on for the rest of the day. What we can even use is we can use just that indicator again, just within this whole swing move. Let's go. We can pull it down. Yeah, again, so a lot of volume still just within this area. I do have another one. I feel like I didn't say that. Yeah, so I did change this. It's really annoying. Let's work on this. Yeah, okay. So a lot of within like these volume points, you can see price has actually already tested. So when price zoomed off here, we then came back down and we filled this zone. Again, you can see here with this high point, price then did come up and we then filled this high point here. This being filled. All of these so far have actually been filled bar this one. So what I would like to see is actually price have a bit more of a run all up within this point within here. So that's going to be above 50%, which is what we want to see. So we don't have to mark it out, but just know and expect that price could have the potential to run up here. What we can actually do is we can just put some in there and see if there is anything in here. Sweet. So that's nice. Let's break that down. That was in this high volume point. Nothing really too amazing if I'm gonna. I did think I'd want to see like a little imbalance or something, but we didn't. That's fine. So I'm looking for pullbacks and then short. If there is any potential opportunity for today to get a small buy-in, then maybe, but I am looking just for the overall short. Gold, um, gold, we took out this high, which is nice to see. We do have an imbalance slightly further up, but I'm only really going to worry about unless this one gets invalidated. Weekly, obviously, bullish. We are just overall bullish. Daily, though, we do have this super clean fair value gap, which has been tested into once, but fair value gap can be tested more than once. A daily fair value gap within here was created. So what I do want to see, I just want to see that daily fill test. And I only want to just see a run to this low. I could see price digging deeper down into this zone, if I'm going to be honest with you. But for the time being, I am just going to run it just to this low because if we then go on this time frame, you can see we have like a lot of liquidity that's just resting below here. And we have a lot of liquidity resting below here. So any kind of push move up to then come back down is what I am gonna want to be seeing. Hourly, you can see we have an imbalance in here as well. We also do have this overall breaker, which I was kind of first trading off before. So that has turned into a breaker. That's turned into a really nice point. If we know about when it flips, let's go like this. So yeah, that's looking for a really, really nice point for us to sell. We have a Monday, we literally have market open here. So if we can get that market open and then that rollover, that'd be nice if we go from our low to our high in our discounted prices, really clean. And you can see that our fib target, that bottom one, is literally lining up exactly with what I'm looking for. So that is fantastic to see. So gold, looking for shorts from 2670 back down to around 2600 around. USD JPY nothing. UK oil slight setup. Um I was actually looking for a buy within here, but we just got wicked out, which is really annoying. That's fine though. But overall, we did kind of test off this whole region. Simple setups. We have price looking to push back down into this zone. Um, and we have a lot of liquidity sweeping, or that needs to be swept. Sorry, not sweeping, that needs to be swept above this high. So any kind of simple pullbacks for the continuation long price range is going to be around that. AUD nothing. So I'm not even that's not even on my radar. I did look at cryptos and stuff, nothing really. But Euro Pound, UK 100 and gold, that's what I'm on this week. Other pairs, if they come up with anything, then I'll let everyone know. But this is kind of like our last week to trade now. So let's really fucking smash it this week. And let's just continue the momentum going into next year. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, that's we'll start in the new year. We'll start this because we're just procrastinating. Might as well literally just start it now. Get everything that you need to get done, i.e., get your trading plans ready, get everything ready that you need, and let's absolutely smash it, people. So, if you guys got any questions, please let me know. Feel free to fire away, and I will help everyone as much as I can. All right, guys. Bye bye.